is a Comic Hero Show Extra. I'm Victor Nunley, and I am a comic hero. Now, for the longest time, folks who live here at Ruston, or Grambling, or Simsboro, or Arcadia, or even Farmerville in Union Parish would have to go either to Monroe or to Shreveport, Bossier City to buy comics. Well, I'm here to tell you, you don't have to do that anymore. I'm here at Southern Realms Comics and Games here on the Farmerville Highway in Ruston. And this store just opened up, and I'm about to go off in here and check the store out. So, let's go!
So I get 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Why did you get that one back?
Oh, this one.
Okay, I just checked all the books out here, and for what I can tell you, there are a combination of both new books and back issues, and the back issues are so much more awesome than some of the new books that are here. Of course, I'd be. It wouldn't be right if I actually came to a comic book store and didn't buy any books. But I'm going to save that for later. Right now, I'm going to talk to some folks. All right, I'm here with James Gunter, the owner of Southern Realms Comics and Games. Now, James, when exactly did you originally get started with this store?
We actually opened last week, but it's been in the works for the last year.
Okay.
Once we heard that there was no one in the Ruston area, and there hasn't been one since the ZAM closed in '98.
Okay.
So that's when we decided there was a need for it. There were 2 universities here that young people weren't being taken care of in their geekly wonder. So
yes.
we decided to take care of them.
Me being one of them, a little over a decade ago, back when I went to Tech. Yeah, but James, this is so great because now all these folks that go to Tech and Grambling, they won't have to either drive to Monroe or the Shreveport Bossier City area anymore. So this is great, and if you allow me in the days to come, I'd like to do a few episodes here.
That's great. We'd gladly accept you here.
All right, that's James Gunter, folks. And remember those books that I told you about? Well, I'm going to reveal them. Now, back when I did the old Comically Speaking comics news show that just ended a little over a month ago, I used to have this segment on there. Well, I want to revive that segment in a Comic Hero Special Report when the opportunity presents itself. And the name of that segment is...
Comic Books I Bought This Week.
Extra. All right, first up is Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern Corps number 8. Now, this is part 1 of a new story arc called Bottled Light. Now, I can't really tell you exactly what happened in Sinestro's Law. No, it's okay. But because I'm still a little behind on this book, well, not in terms of buying it, but in terms of reading. When I get caught up with this and then eventually read this issue, I'll let you know what happens in a future episode.
Excuse me?
Go ahead. All right, next up is Deadpool number 22. Now, this is the first part of the first story arc after Civil War II, and it has to do with Deadpool's arch nemesis Madcap, who at the beginning of this series was a member of the Deadpool Corps until he turned on everyone. And if you know Madcap, you know it can't be good, not even for the Merc with the mouse. All right, next up is Detective Comics number 944. This is part 2 of the Victim Syndicate. Now, I'm still wrapping up reading the story arc entitled Night of the Monster Men, which is very good, by the way. I wholeheartedly enjoy that story arc. I mean, that's like one of those story arcs that you leave me speechless or cursing like a sailor within every page that I read. And as soon as I get caught up with that one, I'll go ahead and start reading Detective Comics and this story arc. Alright, next up is Amazing Spider-Man number 21. This is a tie into the Clone Conspiracy. I'm very behind on this. I've been behind on a lot of stuff Marvel for months. And ever since DC has come out with Rebirth and then the issues that in all the books that followed that, I've been so focused on making sure that I get caught, I'd be up to speed with all the DC books that I've forgotten about quite a few of the Marvel books. But as y'all seen in prior episodes of the Comic Hero Show, I'm getting back in stride in terms of reading Marvel. Alright, and finally, Spider-Man Deadpool number 11. This is also another book I read. I'm very behind on it. I think the last issue I read was number 5. Forgive me, folks. I mean, when you read as many books as I do, and then when you have a demanding job like I do, sometimes getting caught up with reading can be easier said than done. But this issue is co-written by the great Penn Jillette, who, of course, is part of the magic/comedy duo of Penn and Teller. And Penn and Teller guest star in this issue. I mean, what better duo to have in this book? I mean, to team up with Spider-Man and Deadpool than Penn and Teller. Pure genius. Alright, that's 5 I bought, which brings the total number of comics that I bought since December of 1997 to 7,560.
Okay.
Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this Comic Hero Show Extra. And this is going to be the first of many. I'm going to... now, I've retired the Comic Hero Special Report. I feel that I should do a lot more than the Special Report. And I know y'all get sick and tired of that 80s news music that y'all hear at the beginning of and the end of it. So I'm not going to torture y'all with that anymore. But be sure to watch episode 139 of the show. For those of y'all who have already watched, I thank y'all, and I hope y'all like the very beginning of it. I did something a little different. At first, when I did the editing, it kind of scared me. But then after the feedback that I've gotten from a few of my fans, they thought that was the best opener yet. And who knows? I may do something like that again. Doing things the same isn't always like, I don't know. Doing something the same is beyond boring to me. All right. Anyway, I'm Victor Noli on the Comic Hero. I'll see you next week for episode 140 at Clint's Comics, and then in the near future, I will be back here at Southern Rails Comics and Games to do a few episodes as well. So till then, be safe, be blessed, be a hero.